This is Don Payne, and this is Facebook Live Friday. And I want to say hi, Bree. How you doing?
Good, Don. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic on this lovely Friday.
Yeah, how's the weather going there?
Well, right now we're doing pretty good. We haven't had too much. A little cloudy, a little nippy today. A little
Yeah,
chilly. We're getting into this fall weather.
yeah, it's getting pretty cold here too. So,
Yep.
so I guess I have questions for you about weather and storms and the kind of damage you should be looking for.
Yeah. Today I want to talk a little bit about storm damage and how do you can check for that and certain things you need to look for. So,
Perfect.
first thing I'd like to say is there's three different types of storm damage. There's hail damage, there's wind damage, and there's water damage. Fortunately, in this part of our country, we haven't had a lot of it, although we do have some. But I just wanted to share some things in the event that we do have some.
All right, all right. So, with hail damage, what should we be looking for?
Well, if you have hail damage, a couple of things you should take a look for is on your roof to see if there's any dings in your shingles, if there's any type of pivots or divots in your shingles. Check your siding to see if there's any dings or anything like that in your siding. If you have hailstones, if you hear that, also take a look at your AC unit and possibly if your car is outside your automobile.
Awesome. Okay. So the next thing would be wind damage. What kind of things should we be looking for with wind damage?
If you have wind damage, you want to take a look again at your shingles, see if any have blown off. You want to, of course, trees, debris, things like that in your yard. But you want to walk around your property to see if shingles have been blown off. Maybe some debris has hit windows, any cracks in your windows, things like that. And just to make sure that your property is secure with respect to that. Take a look at your shutters, things like that if wind comes around.
Okay. And then I guess water damage. What should we be looking for with water damage?
Now, water damage is the big one. Okay. A couple of things you want to take a look for. You want to take a look, first of all, to see if there's any stains in your ceilings. You want to go down in your basement area to see if you smell any moisture. And sometimes that doesn't happen right away. A lot of times with respect to water damage, we can have a heavy rain and things can happen over time. I think water is one of the biggest types of things that can cause damage to your property. So you want to look for moisture. You want to see if there's any discoloration. I would highly recommend if you live in an area that has a basement. In our area, we have plenty of basements. Have a dehumidifier in that basement to keep that moisture out. Moisture can be a big damage to property, and you want to make sure that you keep your property dry. So I would definitely check that out. Go around your foundation, look at your property just to make sure there's no discoloration, no mold growth or anything like that, and to make sure your property is safe and secure.
Okay, perfect. Well, that is what I was looking for as far as damages go. So if anybody has questions about anything, whether it's about the market or who they should call when they do recognize that they do have damage, what's a good number to contact you at?
I can be reached at area code 614-447-3175.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thanks so much for having me again, Don, and I hope you
All right.
have a wonderful Friday.
You have a good one too, and go Bucks.
Bye.
Bye.